LewdDolphin appearing to request for the pedestal bottle required. Unlikely, but we'll see. And we're off. Ooh, Zero Unicorn again doing the if anyone who was here last night, Zero Unicorn started with the Link's house and up to the escape. LewdDolphin doing his normal route of Sanctuary to Kakariko. I don't think there's a big difference. Oh, we got a world map check. A major crystal in Desert Palace, a minor crystal in Eastern, and the red pendant up in Harrah's. Well, that's vanilla, actually.
It is indeed. Be nice to see at least 2 crystals in the light world. A couple of dungeons that probably won't have to be finished in the dark world. Both players just finding the green rupees there from the first tree pull.
Ooh, big money from the uncle. No bomb help, however.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, the flute! Right away!
Immediate save equipped from Zebra Unicorn.
Didn't quite catch what the acronym check was.
I missed it also. And Zebra Unicorn going back to the house.
No, you know what? He got some bombs out of the sanctuary, and I think he wants to go handle some of Southern Hyrule instead.
All right. Going here to the bushes to get more bombs, maybe?
Perhaps.
No,
he's going up to Kakariko.
Interesting. Just a full heart there for LewdDolphin in the drop-down tree.
There's some money on the race.
Probably
I don't think it makes as big a difference as we think it does.
I don't think it does.
That's actually a good way to check the race early.
I like it. Nothing of value there in the library.
Well, it depends on if you get the boots real quick and you want to get the sort of 300 rupees.
Yes, but it's something you won't be going back for unless you really, really need it. Another red rupee.
Last night's seed was exceptionally generous. Tonight's seed, so far, not so much. By now, we had something like 7 or 8 progression items.
And so far, just the one on one player's side with the flute.
Ooh, but early silvers.
Oh, and there goes Dolphin's Dreams, a bottle in Blind's house.
Zebra Unicorn in the chicken house picking up the silver arrows. And looks like he's going to go for money?
There's 4 bombs down in this building.
Right.
Nice, easy way to get some bombs without having to buy them.
In case you're just joining us, we have a bottle and the silver arrows and not in a flute. If you want to go, you can check escape, but not much else.
Yeah, the flute was adjacent to the uncle. And the power gloves in the well, that's a good find for LewdDolphin.
Zebra Unicorn getting a life lesson from the bottle vendor.
Dolphin getting the same life lesson.
Be very clear, everybody. Only Zebra Unicorn has the flute, and on the first trip through Kakariko, that's pretty significant, actually.
It is. It definitely saves you the extra trip just to activate the flute.
Silvers were in the chicken house. The gloves were in the well, and the bottle was in Blind's house.
Now we have Zebra Unicorn activating the flute before going further north.
Oh, and the sick kid was hoarding the lamp.
Well, that is interesting.
Why have one of these dark rooms?
Was a required bottom. Logically, anyway. Just not at the pedestal. Between the lamp, the glove, and the flute, you know, that just screams go up to Death Mountain to me.
Yes.
Even if you can only get the 2 items and the information on the 3rd, you unlock the respawn point, and just the logic just screams going up there with that stuff out of Kakariko to me. LewdDolphin going blindly through the race game. Gonna find the red rupee. I know Zebra gonna head down, get the sick kid check, get his lamp also. Now LewdDolphin with the save and quit to the house, gonna go check the uncle. Probably
Gonna
be a little disappointed.
Get the flute, but he's gonna go back to Kakariko.
Yep, be a little disappointed to find the flute here right after leaving the village, but happy all the same to be like, oh hey, there's the flute. No more saving and quitting and wasting a bunch of time. Also getting all the money off the uncle. A little bit of an inheritance there right before he disappears.
Zero Unicorn gonna clean up through Lost Woods and not find very much.
No, but with the being right here, might go straight up to the mountain, being right very close to it.
I don't necessarily think you do that with the flute. You just blow the whistle and go up.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That makes way more sense. LewdDolphin with just bombs as a weapon, gonna head down into the front part of the escape.
That's brave.
Oh, and it's just a piece of heart on the lumberjack ledge.
So, again, won't be required for that particular item. You still don't have a way into the Dark World, so. Ooh, the key in the first chest of the dungeon. Validation rupee in the dam.
Yes, indeed. Now we'll see what's kind of soggy outside. Dolphin going for the second bomb room. Easy peasy.
Ooh, gives away a bomb.
Oh, and just a 5-arrow upgrade there. Under the water in the dam. No need to get it. Oh! Well, look at that.
In the escape, that will, well, you're Moon Pearl away from unlocking Dark World, actually.
No more bomb strats for the rest of the escape here.
But that pretty much eliminates Agony.
Just about. Couple of quick smacks, down goes the ball and chain guard. No setting up a death warp. Another quiver upgrade. Save and quit out.
Yeah, you can go get the other. You have the key already, so you can go get that chest from the back.
Ah, yes. With the gloves, easy save and quit to the sanctuary.
And if you find no map in that, you don't have to go there at all.
Indeed. Zebra only getting some blue mail out of the mini Moldorm cave. Gonna come up straight for Ice Palace or Ice Rod Cave.
Blue mail at least makes this walk less hard.
Oh yes, definitely. Just those crabs hit so hard in green mail.
They are the strongest things in the game. I believe he did in fact pull the map, so he's going to need to walk down to the Dark Chest.
I thought it was 3 items. We had the sword, some rupees, and something else, but we shall see.
Earlier?
I didn't think I saw one. But maybe I was wrong. We'll find out here soon.
Yeah, that's an early sword. 9-minute sword.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a sword early as a player. Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Yep, 20 rupees. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that map was the Saint chest.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Bringing the old man home here on the right-hand side of your screen. And just the Fisher Price first shield.
Oh man, Zebra going up here before doing escape is actually not good for him. Well, nope. Even with just the hammer, you don't have a way to get to Eastern. You also need the mirror.
Yes. So up here, it's the same either way. We'll just get the information on Spectacle Rock and find out what's inside. Maybe be able to get it if it's something good. Now LewdDolphin unlocking the power of the Swag Duck.
Nothing going on Spectacle Rock.
Nope. Full bust.
Oh, we're going to get the checkout for Shotshrilla's Cave, and they high five.
Yeah, almost. Oh, they are synced up now. Oh, now they split off. Oh well.
LewdDolphin having the sword makes the decision to go into Eastern first easier.
Or deciding, wait a minute, I can just go over here to Shotshrill, check
Oh yeah, Hurdle changed his mind.
The back. See, if the bow's here, that's better play. Oh, green pin and Skullwoods. There you go.
Oh, that's annoying because you usually want to check those items. And a sword in Shotshrilla's closet.
And that unlocks Aghanim right there.
Not that I don't think he can be necessary.
I mean, without the Moon Pearl, he still could be.
I guess so.
At the pyramid.
Yeah.
Or the bow could be there and the Moon Pearl could be at Armos or something dumb like that.
Yeah, sure. But it's not terribly likely at this point.
Both players heading over into Eastern now. It'll be a little bit easier for LewdDolphin with the Master Sword over the Fighter Sword, but still, you don't really need the sword a lot of places in here anyway.
Free items to get, of course, in Eastern Palace. With the lamp, you can, whether you're good or not about Dark Rings, get to that big key room. The hook shot.
Oh,
that will unlock Eastern Death Mountain.
Yes, that gives LewdDolphin full Death Mountain access now, except for the Dark World and the Ether Tablet.
Same for Zebra.
Now, Zebra still needs the hammer out of escape to get back to Hera.
You can totally still go to Eastern with just the hook shot.
Right, but you can't get back across to Hera at the top without the hammer.
That's very true.
Hey, and the big key in the hookshot chest there in Eastern, as I like to call it, because you just hookshot across just like that.
We are almost fully synced on our runs right now.
Almost exactly. It's always wonderful to see that. Both players doing the same thing makes for a nice close race. Sometimes exactly close.
As the person who called the actual tie, I can agree to that.
LewdDolphin getting the third Staphos to spawn there, just a little bit off the right spot.
Jax Rocks, the first sword was in the back of Escape. Oh, and the potion, that's 2 items.
So now it's a 50-50 whether they can get this item or whether it's on the Armos Knights, and we'll have to come back. Well, we have to come back for the crystal anyway, unless the bow's here.
Yeah, well, that would be the clutchest thing if the bow was here.
It would be pretty awesome. Although I think LewdDolphin would rather see the Moon Pearl here than the bow, honestly.
Well, you take either, really.
Yeah. Any progression at this point in the game.
But it's the compass.
So now, the next play, Zebra's going straight up to Death Mountain with the spawning point from getting the old man earlier.
So it's pointing out to me, the stun drop is a small magic upgrade. Small magic recovery.
Ah, well, that will be helpful in situations. Not as helpful as a fairy or a heart would be, but you can never have enough magic.
Alright, so we're gonna get the chest hoard.
Yes, getting all 7 chests here in the Paradox Cave. Should be some kind of value out here, probably.
Nothing in the bottom.
It's just a heart container. Using that hook shot to make quick work of those mini Moldorms. Just one hit with it takes them down. And another whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, nothing going on. This room has been kind of weak lately. I'll try to set up a bomb jump. Let's see if we pull it off. Yeah, we got it.
First try. That does put Zebra up over 500 rupees to go talk to the Zora.
Lude briefly forgot which way he was going. Floating items is 20 rupees, so we won't see that again.
And now we'll see the Spiral Cave. Without the boots. Though one of the worst things to have to do in the whole game. LewdDolphin following up into the Paradox Cave, going to be similarly disappointed by the lack of anything good. And just more money for your troubles.
Nope, and that is all for Eastern Death Mountain. Zebra's gotta check the escape, but I'm trying to think where else there is to go.
At this point, Zora, Agnes Cave in the desert.
Oh, and Hera when you complete.
Hera after the escape, yep.
Yeah.
Now Zebra's gonna get that sword.
I have to go into the castle to get the hammer, though. I think he might not be what he's doing here.
Yeah, Zebra not having gone to the front half has to save and quit back because he can't just use the key to get to the dark chest.
Yes.
Alright, here comes LewdDolphin into Hera.
Hera is a pendant, so we're hoping to get your 2 items and get out of here quick.
That
And that's
is
not
the play,
helpful.
usually. Nope. Early map. Gotta
Painful
keep
action.
climbing. Well,
Alright, let's get the big key.
it's better than having to forced basement. I feel like in version 27, it doesn't matter if it's a pendant dungeon or it's a crystal dungeon. If you can finish it, you might as well go check it out and clear it, especially if you're close by.
Yeah, there's a million ways this could be a pedestal card seat.
Yes, it really could, especially this early. We still don't have any idea of what the Dark World makeup is outside of Skullwoods being green.
This one is doable right now.
And there's the Moon Pearl.
There's the Moon Pearl.
Right there, sitting in the same room as its vanilla
And
spot.
the 20 rupees, and you can leave.
And LewdDolphin is just going to leave. Meanwhile, Zebra Unicorn has the hammer on the other side.
That now officially eliminates agony.
Yes, it does. No need to have to do it for East Dark World access or the Pyramid Fairy. Zebra Unicorn not worried about a Death Warp either, just slashing the Ball and Chain Guard to death. An immediate saving point.
Who's having a very, very good start right now.
Definitely has done everything in the correct order. Gonna head in straight to the Dark World over here in the northwest part of the map. Now Zebra going back to the escape. Gonna go in from the backside of the escape to the dark chest.
The other pendant is on Meyer.
Noted. So the ice rod could still be hiding there on the pedestal.
Yeah, the ice rock could be on the pedestal. The specific emblem for Turtle Rock could be on the pedestal.
The bow could be.
The mirror could be on the pedestal.
So many things still at this point.
It's one of our 2 items in Skullwoods. This is always good to do a Skullwoods check.
Yeah, it's a really quick check. Couple of items, lots of places it can be, and the way that the dungeon is structured, if you do this front half, then you have to go into the back half anyway later, so you don't have to really quote unquote double dip it too much.
Because it's so easy to get to, there's very often progression items.
Yes. It's only locked by the Moon Pearl and other Dark World access items. Now, Zebra coming over here to check out the Desert Cowboy Agina.
One to 2 more chests to check in Skullwoods, depending on what this is. If this is a big key, you can turn around. If it's nothing, then he's done for now. Oh yeah, and with no King of Samaria, this is not a fun room.
No, you gotta...
And no fire rod.
Gotta slash the Gibdos or maneuver them around, manipulate them to do what you want them to do.
Kind of a slow siege so far, what do you think?
Yeah, it's fairly slow. Having to go up to find the Moon Pearl in Pendant Hera, that's always gonna slow things down. But, now we're in Dark World, we'll probably see things coming a little more quickly, and then everything will grind to a screeching halt as we look for the last item, much like always happens in version 27.
So you were going to catch up with Hera?
It's one of the few places left to go. We'll be very relieved to find them.
Lewd gets a second item. It's not useful, but it will end Skullwoods until they deem that maybe Sottrell is necessary.
Yep, done until we can find a fire rod. LewdDolphin not going over to check the bumper cave on the way to Kakariko. Maybe hoping to route towards that way, towards the catfish, maybe after the city?
I would say we probably do it after the mirror, because then you have a reason to go there for multiple items.
That makes sense. I like to have the information on things as almost as immediate as I can get it. And meanwhile, on the other side, LewdDolphin getting the third bottle.
Yep.
All the bottles everywhere, but none at the pedestal so far. Oh, just a vanilla piece of heart there for the chest game.
LewdDolphin has not checked mini Moldorm Cave yet, has he?
I don't believe so.
Huh.
I don't think the south at all.
Zebra Unicorn is going to opt to kill the Moldorm. If this is a pedestal required seed, that might be a saving grace. Oh, and half magic on the first chest out of Thieves Town.
Oh, that's a very nice safety to find half magic.
I'll have to use it with right now.
No, we can just make a lot of fire animations with the lamp. 2 easy hits on Trolldorm there. Oh, and a third making it angry.
I need to spin when he's angry.
And down goes Trolldorm. No trolling Zebra today, except for just making it to the last phase. LewdDolphin grabbing the couple of keys there in the front half here. Big and small. Gonna keep on heading to the back. Having the hammer, won't have to worry about coming back for the big chest. Can check it easily on the way. Zebra Unicorn coming straight over here to Kakariko. Gonna go into the Dark World the same exact way we had LewdDolphin get. No love for the Swamp Warp today, at least in the early game. And LewdDolphin managing that Hellway with no boots. That's never fun having to do the Hellway bootless.
But he handles it really, really well.
Yeah. Very nice Hellway.
So after LewdDolphin clears out Thieves Town, where does he head? Maybe obviously race and not race, shovel and hype cave, I suppose.
Go check out Stumpy, do the South World tour. You can then use the hammer, go up to the pyramid, and then either to catfish or to pod, depending on how you're feeling, I suppose.
And your items. You get a bow, you go in the pod.
Definitely. If you find the bow, you're going to pod. If you find the mirror, you might start doing mirror spots in the overworld. Or because you find the Titan's mitts, you might say, I'm just going to go check out Mire, see what the Mire area looks like, you know?
I always like to kill that red guy at the bottom because he can just cause you a nightmare later.
Oh, he really can. I've been sniped there twice by just the bolt of fire that he shoots at you. No, just a heart container in the big chest. So that
I believe that ends Thieves' Towns in terms of chests.
So nothing left but the crystal. And it's an important crystal, too. Unlocks the pyramid fairy.
It's one of the two. You have to also do desert.
Ah, yes. And with desert...
That's something
we're
you
still...
can do if you get the Titan's Mitts.
Titan's Mitts and the mirror or the book, one or the other. Still a couple of steps away from getting there.
There may be an item left. I might actually discounted. One of the very few bosses you can hit with the sword beam.
And also, it doesn't matter which sword you have, it's all going to do the same damage. But no worries. Easy fight and another heart. So there was an item, just more health.
The zebra's about, according to our good friend Zertinol in chat, about 7 to 8 minutes behind LewdDolphin right now.
That sounds about right. That's going up to having to do the mountain twice, especially going the long way around to Hera to find that moon pearl. Put him a little bit behind.
Very nice blind fight for LewdDolphin, but after everything else you've seen, I'm kind of expecting that from him.
Definitely. At this point in the tournament, you're expecting everyone to have great to very great execution.
Race is going so far, it looks like we will have a race 3.
Zebra getting the vanilla heart piece there from the chess game.
Is he typing out the number 54?
That's what it looked like.
That's what it is. I don't actually get the reference. 5-4.
Oh,
Swifty 4. Chat's going absolutely insane. Someone clip that. There we go.
LewdDolphin not finding anything fun from old Stumpy. Gonna head on over here to the Swamp Cave, or the Hype Cave, or the Not Hype Cave, whatever you want to call it these days.
After thorough research, which is the flipper's in the Hype Cave, so it is a Hype Cave. Not the Cave of Mediocrities. And the book, and the net, and the heart.
Lots of good stuff in the Hype Cave today.
The heart might not be that exciting.
Yeah, the book is, though. You always be good to learn how to read.
It also gives you DP access. It may be boot locked, but you can't get in. So after doing a little bit of research on 54, and that is literally looking at the YouTube video that's on linked in chat, it's a Final Fantasy 15 joke because someone just got 54 seconds of something and screamed 54 over and over again.
Ah, okay. You're also here with the bootless Hellway, making a good work out of it also, not even touched.
Two very, very good runners who simply made different routing decisions. Luke checking the entrance, the pyramid, finding nothing exciting, and moving on.
Just some bombs on the pyramid. Nothing exciting there today. And LewdDolphin heading straight on up to the catfish. Gonna see what he's got and get him out of the way. There's really no good way to route the catfish in, so.
My apologies, it's Final Fantasy 13. that mistake is owing to the fact that I don't want to acknowledge the fact that Final Fantasy 13 exists.
We're having to wait on that Patrick Star a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Holding him up from getting to the basement. And just some more bombs
Just
from
boring
the catfish.
old bombs.
LewdDolphin fluting straight to 6.
And oh, I was gonna go into DP. Not a bad choice. If you can get it, you unlock the bomb person, the fairy on the pyramid. I'm having a time today.
The super bomb?
Yeah.
Yes. He's halfway there already, so makes Desert a good play. Adds 2 more items to the pool.
Unless, of course, you're bootlocked.
Yes. But, you won't know that until you get there. Zebra with a nice phase 1 of blind fight.
We're gonna call the bomb seller the bomb person from now on.
And another easy peasy blind fight.
Blind's only frightening with low hearts because it's almost all trap damage.
Yes, and on low hearts it can be very frightening. Alright, so Zebra checking, or LewdDolphin rather, checking this first chest here in Desert.
A little bit of trouble with the levers.
And hey, there's a small key, so we'll find out a little bit later if it's root locked.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just check the torch right away. Because he sees the big key on there, he can pretty much walk out of them.
Oh, well, there's the big key.
Big key, so now he's alright. Unless, like, the bow is on that torch or something.
Oh, and it could be an item still.
Sure.
Map or an item.
Good. Well, what is that item useful is a different story.
Yes, indeed. That's always the question. The bow is a little bit, more important than some arrow upgrades or just some arrows.
You really do want the bow now. The bow will make life way easy considering you have silvers.
And bombos.
Oh, it's bombos. The most useful item in the game, bombos. Anyone was here last night? And bombs.
Whew. So now we play the waiting game to find out if we need that bombos medallion.
Yeah, no way. Well, you can walk into. Well, no Titansmiths. There's no way to know it quite yet.
Yep. Without Titansmiths, we have no knowledge. But bombos could be required for 3 dungeons at this point.
Cat's getting my joke. Alright, in case you weren't here last night, I think I mentioned at a moment that bombos was useless for that particular seed. And I caught a little bit of flack. Which, by the way, bombos wasn't used even once.
That makes sense. Zebra going through the hype cave here. Gonna get the hype.
Luke gonna get the major crystal.
Yep, heading into this Landmolus fight. Landmolus without a bow or a fire rod or anything, just gonna go hammer strats. That's not the most fun fights.
Hey, if Balo's being boot locked and there's no fire rod so far, that might be real necessary for IP.
For the first 20 minutes, Felix, the race was pretty much even. They were mostly synced up for a lot. LewdDolphin skipped the South Shores when Zebra got there very quickly with the flute. Then LewdDolphin went into the escape without a weapon, and that gave him the hammer a lot earlier, 10 minutes earlier than Zebra.
Yes, and it's been the difference.
And then that put LewdDolphin about 6 minutes ahead getting to Dark World because Zebra Unicorn had to go back to Death Mountain again and go all the way around the long way up to Hera to get the Moon Pearl. And then the routing has been pretty much the same. They've been doing the exact same things all the way through except for LewdDolphin grabbing the hammer before going up to Death Mountain.
So I wonder if well, flippers, no, your flippers, you go around the world right now. This is the correct move. But
yeah,
I wonder if he's going to check the that fairy.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not surprised to see the Light World check here before going into Dark World, just because you can flute around from the Light World.
Can you flute from Zora's domain?
No, you cannot. You have to come back to the main quote-unquote map.
Nothing going on the water ledge.
Nope, now it's just down to the scam fish. Let's see what he's got for us.
King Zora with a life lesson.
Yep, just, hey, here's just a little bit of your money back. Zebra to come check the hobo now.
Lewd finally checking Southern Hyrule. No, he's not. He's gonna go check the bomb. Actually, he did check Southern Hyrule, didn't he?
Yeah, he came back to it.
No, he
at least
no,
the dam, I believe. I thought he fluted to the dam. I might be wrong. Yeah. Still hasn't gone to the mini Moldorm cave, missing out on the armor.
Oh, not particularly helpful. Okay, hey, hi, bomb person.
Getting the super bomb from the bomb person. Now Zebra heading up to get scammed. And if you are liking what you're seeing, everybody, make sure to give both these guys a follow. They're both great runners and putting on a great show for everybody.
Alright, now if that fairy check.
Well, nice reflection tool there. Be very happy to find the mirror in the
Yeah, that's actually super useful.
Extremely useful.
Gonna head to swamp right now, I would guess.
I mean, you can now complete swamp, so you might as well head there.
6
Still
items.
no mitts. There's not much else you can go to outside of gambling on heading into pod and hoping to find something there, which isn't the worst gamble in the world, I guess.
You don't necessarily have to do the menu boss either if you're willing to do 2 swipes with the Master Sword.
Now Zebra heading back over here to Desert, which will lead eventually to the mirror.
Yeah, very indirectly to the mirror.
A couple of more steps. Nope, now LewdDolphin getting things out of the dam now, finally, having not come here earlier. But we'll be happy to find out that, you know, nothing was required down here. See, we're also going over to the right without checking the torch. Just gonna keep following that key.
Yeah, routing it down with the swamp is a choice a lot of people make. I don't love it personally because you can just get totally screwed. Like if you don't route Southern Hyrule and there's items there that would make progression easier, obviously wouldn't have them.
Just a heart container in the first chest of swamp. Once you get down to that second row of hearts as a runner, you're generally, you know, okay, I'm tired of these. We can get something good now.
Well, with Lewd as a with green shirt on, the hearts are still very, very useful.
Now LewdDolphin going to have to wait for some water animations. One of my least favorite parts about this dungeon is having to wait for all of the water draining and water filling animations.
The least favorite part about this dungeon for me is if I forget to get one of the keys and drown them.
That's the worst.
That's very painful.
Because then you have to wait there and watch as you see the water filling up slowly on top of it. Just like, oh no, my poor key.
Knowing that you're going to have to not only back out of the dungeon, move off the screen, and re-flood this place.
Yeah, you have to do it all over again. Hopefully that won't happen to either of our runners tonight. Oh,
and the bow.
There is the bow. So going to pod before swamp was definitely not the correct play.
No big key quite yet.
LewdDolphin not flooding the key, going straight around.
Zebra
taking the shortcut.
did check Ice Rod Cave. There was nothing in it.
No, there was nothing. The South Shore was a whole lot of bust.
Well, there was the blue mail.
Ah, yes, the blue mail does make things a lot easier. Yeah, Lewd is making a lot of great decisions today. The routing is on point for this seed. Being rewarded for every decision he makes, it looks like. Or it seems like, anyway.
So what do we need now? You need the boots to get bombos or the fire rod to appear, so you can do Ice Palace. You're going to need the ice rod, and you're going to need the cane of Samaria.
Yep, definitely need both rods and the cane, and maybe the boots.
Yep, and whatever medallion is on Joel Rock.
Oh, and the mitts, of course, to find out any of that information.
Too. Yep. But this lets you go to pod and EP right after this, which is a really short thing to do.
And I really like the way LewdDolphin is routing swamp. Opened up the left side, but is still going to the back just in case he doesn't need to do the left side. Or like that, finds the big key. Could have been on the boss, and he would have had to come back into the dungeon anyway. So I like this play. Oh, and there's the Titan.
Wow,
the
what
waterfall chest. Wow.
What a
Loaded
generous
swamp.
swamp palace.
So now it's just down to the 2 rods and the cane and the medallions. Cross that other thing that, the lift upgrades. Who needs those? We got those now. LewdDolphin doing the Master Sword strats. Slightly easier to hand manage than the the menu percent strats using the hammer. Yeah, you got to get all of the things.
Yeah, that's what Randomizer is about.
And down goes Argus there for LewdDolphin. Another vanilla heart. Oh wait, no, not vanilla, because it's the Sank heart.
Yep.
And here is the mirror for Zebra.
I need to go back in and do the left side. There's still too many items out there now.
Yeah, I agree.
That is the most useless Sank heart in the world, I believe.
Just about. Hey, here's a free health refill right before you refill all your health.
His heart.
And now Zebra is going straight here to Swamp. No other plays, just straight into this dungeon that I can beat. And that's absolutely 150% the correct choice. Alright, now what does this left side have? A compass and one more item.
I have something.
Just a 5-arrow quicker upgrade.
Yes, the main bracket announcement, I am 95% sure will be on Speed Gaming tonight.
I'm actually getting word that it's going to be here on this channel after
Oh,
this.
it'll be here on this channel, really?
As far as I can tell. So now LewdDolphin with the mitts in hand is going straight over to the mire area. First place to check with the flute and the mitts. Lots of value over there that without a whole lot of time investment to check it. Oh, and the ice rod there. So that's the most elusive of items hidden away, found.
It's only the fire rod. Nope.
Alright, Zebra about to get the bow down here in the south side of the swamp.
LewdDolphin, how can we go to Southern Death Mountain instead of just going up through Pod?
Well, I mean, there's lots of items there in Dark Death Mountain, and knowing you need the boots now to get the Bombos medallion, to get into Mire.
Yeah. Well, Mire is a pendant.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, so maybe you need the boots. Oh, I was. My apologies. I was following our tracker because I missed it myself. Thanks for the heads up, guys. Chat always got everybody's back. And all you getting stuck in the blocks there with the hook shot skip of that chest. That cave.
Okay, clarification. There is no announcement scheduled yet for the main bracket. So if we find that out before the season ends, I'll let you know. But probably not. Ooh, the temperature. LewdDolphin. And the blue mail, which means that he's going to get the red mail if he ever decides to check the Molar cave.
Well, that's good. That's very nice to find there in the Super Bunny Cave, offense and defense.
Gonna get a good look at what Turtle Rock has in store for us. It is Quake.
Oh, so no required bombos for T-Rock. Dolphin with the quick check there of the floating island, making sure that it was the red rupee. Hookshot cave so far, nothing in the first chest.
We have a somewhat interesting situation in play here as we check the Hookshot cave. You have the incredibly rare... Oh, and there's the boots, so you can get bombos. The incredibly rare, you need all 3 medallions to finish the game situation.
It definitely could be.
Because the fire rod could be in ice, which means you need bombos.
You got the boots now to go to desert to get the bombos off the ledge, to get into Ice Palace to find Ether, to get into Misery Mire to find Quake, to get into Turtle Rock to find the fire rod.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's V27. LewdDolphin finding just the red rupee from the Ether tablet.
Everything's coming up LewdDolphin in the seed so far.
Yeah, just the decision to go into the escape without any weapons, leading to that hammer right away.
Decision to do Dark Death Mountain before going to do Pod and everything else. Seems like it will pay off.
Yes, because if T-Rock had been Bombos, knowing that Bombos is in the desert, that changes the way you think. Like I really like the information plays. Knowing things is better than doing things, but not knowing what it could be elsewhere.
In case you're just joining us, LewdDolphin has a pretty decent lead, almost a full dungeon lead, I would say. The Zebra Unicorn. LewdDolphin still has yet to check Moldworm Cave, actually, which is kind of rare in Randomizer at this point.
However,
I have catch-ups for questions in chat. Titan's Myths were in... we're going to see them right now, actually.
Right here.
In Waterfall Cave.
The value chest in this room. Now, that all being said, Zebra Unicorn has finished off Tower of Hera and Moldorm. So if that medallion, the Quake medallion, is at the pedestal, then he doesn't have to go back up and finish Hera, where LewdDolphin just got 2 items and left.
Leave outside of a fetch quest item. That is the only item that could be on pedestal to make it a pedestal requirement.
At this point, I think that's all we have to hope for.
A bunch of fetch quest items, but
the one thing worse than seeing a medallion on the pedestal is seeing the shovel on the pedestal that then leads to the medallion.
Or the powder, or the mushroom.
Yep. Zebra getting to the second phase of Argus now, too.
Nice run.
Another small key there for LewdDolphin. And another small key.
Just a quick shot of the TGX. Congratulations on his win today.
LewdDolphin using the boomerang strats to hit the switch and then reset the room without having all of those hammerhead beetles trapped inside. And now we're going to see a hammer up.
I believe we're trying to see, yeah, the young.
I don't know if he can still pull it off.
I have never seen this tried in secondary.
Oh, just barely gets it. Excellent work.
Really nice way.
Incredibly swag there. Right before falling. Rewarded with, you know, a map here in the maze and a compass. You know. So, you know, nothing good in the maze, but at least you look good getting there. Now Zebra Unicorn coming here into pod without the red mail and the tempered sword have a little bit of a harder time coming through this dungeon. And another key in the spike room for LewdDolphin.
Yeah, folks, everybody who's still in the secondary tournament, they're probably good enough to make it into the main tournament next year at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of great runners. The secondary tournament was full of great runners from the start, really. And it's just the best of the best coming through here.
A lot of newer players, a lot of less experienced players joining the secondary tournament, just to have a fun tournament experience too.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun playing in it.
I had a lot of fun and not a lot of success playing in it. Yes, as a reminder, top 4 are automatically qualified for the spring main tournament.
Yes, and the winner of this makes top 8.
Correct.
This is still the round of 16.
So the way it's going, it looks like we're going to have one more game in this round of 16.
It's very possible. Boots are in the Hookshot Cave up on Dark Death Mountain.
That's the thing that really makes it easier and quicker is having boots here.
Yes, the boots just make life easy.
I believe there's still an item in EP on armor. So yeah, that's a mistake.
The tablets were both red rupees.
Oh man. So the main event of ATDQ being Link to the Past randomized. How crazy are the next qualifiers going to be? Oh, the King of Sumeria, by God.
With with the easy Helmosaur, getting it down with the silver arrow, getting rewarded with the cane of Samaria. Lets you go into some of the areas on the game. That's why they call it that.
Yeah, I've heard that. There are some talks of a tertiary tournament because they're expecting a gigantic amount of people trying to qualify. Including cleaning up House of Darkness.
Yeah, the secondary tournament was already bigger than they had thought it was going to be by a lot. Oh, and we're getting another bomb yum. Oh no!
Oh, it's not successful.
Alright, now LewdDolphin going straight into Eastern after leaving Palace of Darkness with the mirror. Just easy to hit both dungeons at once.
I'll tell you, as somebody who participates in the mystery tournament, having your thing featured on AGDQ brings a lot of new attention.
I'm sure.
Like, we went from having maybe 30 people, maybe 60 people in the mystery tournament, I would say, to having hundreds and hundreds. And it's a straight-up double elimination tournament.
Dude, we're now going the long way through this dark maze. Not going to hurt it too bad at the mirror. Can just mirror out once he gets back over this way. And here we are. Gonna get that red rupee out of the big chest. Now it's on to Helmosaur. Fight with the cane.
Thank you, Lightyear. Yeah, there's about 100, but it went to like 250 last January. Or February.
That's ridiculous.
So you can expect a pretty big bump for an already very popular category.
Yes, indeed.
Dolphin getting AP support for Armors, but more importantly, Crystal.
Be very happy to get that crystal. And knowing that the cane's at the Helmosaur King, watching Zebra Unicorn having to push the statue, just know that the game did require that. No getting around it the easy way with the cane today.
What was he going to do with Bombos, maybe?
Yeah, probably get Bombos, go to Ice Palace.
Absolutely.
Only he has 2 more crystals to go.
That's one of them. But he's going to need a Fire Rod and a Quick Medallion to get into that last one.
And without the Ether Medallion, can't even get into Mire, so Ice Palace is the play.
I wonder if you're going to see a bomb jump to Ice Palace, or if he's just going to do it. Considering you have Samaria, more vanilla-y. Because if you have that middle chest, it really doesn't save you that much time to do the bomb jump. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning to, but it seems pretty split on whether you do it or not. Because hey, maybe you don't need that middle chest.
Yeah, I've seen it lots of ways. I don't know. I don't hate having to do Ice Palace, but I don't really like it, and I try to. My routing is varied when I come in here, depending on how I'm feeling at the moment.
When I'm playing, I'm still kind of learning the tricks, so I try to practice the bomb jump when I can. anyway. I'm still at a phase where I'm not going to win races, so learning what you can seems more important. Oh, and an early key. So that makes that bomb jump a lot more viable.
Yes, indeed. I like that early key. You get to go just straight to the right and skip all the rest of that stuff. Check those first 3 chests.
Future Fantasy asks if another player checked Hobo. Hobo was checked. It was nothing important. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was not an item worth talking about. Nice move on the Salfos.
Yeah, it's a really satisfying room to be able to do correctly.
Oh, yep, we're gonna see the bomb jump. This is a trick you can do in vanilla.
Yes, this is how you do the NMG run beats the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. This is also a trick you can do on North American versions and the SNES Mini Classic version. They never fixed that.
Alright, now let's see here. What we're gonna find. Oh,
Nope,
LewdDolphin.
it's gonna drop to get to the chest.
Gonna use the hook shot across. Save
Yep.
the key. Zebra about to head into the Armos Knights fight.
Lewd's in such good shape right now.
First item, piece of heart in Ice Palace. Now heading through the jelly room here. And Zebra fluting away. Zebra going back over to 6.
Yep, I think he's gonna go get his bombos as well.
Now I'm gonna
No, he
check.
has no boots.
Gonna get the ice rod here
Yeah.
out of the mire shed and check. Yeah, it is ether. He's confirming. And there's the big key for LewdDolphin.
Always nice to get that.
Another key. Oh, and there's the Quake
And there's the
medallion.
Quake medallion. We're now just a fire rod away.
That gets us into T-Rock, and there's only one item left here in Ice Palace.
There's only one item available to get in T-Rock right now with our fire rod.
Yes, but if that item was a key, if that just is a key, we could keep going. Fire Rod could be as far in as the laser bridge if the keys line up.
Pedestal is in fact dead now.
Yes, this does kill the pedestal. And gives us an item at Cold Stare. Now Zebra Unicorn gonna come down here and do the blacksmiths.
Could have a fire rod.
Could. Could very well. LewdDolphin with the Bombo strats to break open the cold stair shell.
Good. Like I said earlier in the seed light, your Bombos is the most useful item in the game.
Has at least 4 uses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart on LewdDolphin's part. Cold Stare isn't. It's kind of not a joke.
Cold Stare's the worst boss to die to. And
Just an error upgrade.
but still a quiver, and now we will find out. Will LewdDolphin go straight up to Turtle Rock or do some overworld first?
I would think he would do some overworld first. You don't want to walk into Turtle Rock and see the first chest, get the compass, and then suddenly have to go back up there again. Eat their medallion off of the blacksmith.
Oh, that could lead Zebra straight over to Meyer.
Oh, what if the fire rods in Meyer? We're gonna actually get the all 3 pendants required. All 3 medallions required, I should say.
It could be, yeah. With the fire rods over there, we could have the rare. Well, at that point, it wouldn't be required because you could technically get the ether from the blacksmiths without needing to go into Ice Palace. But we would have had it that way.
Okay. Yeah, no, because you could have gotten, I see. Yeah,
but I mean, for LewdDolphin, we could have it, be all 3 medallions required.
He's gonna check at 1 hour and 17 minutes in mini Moldarm Cave.
This is gonna be happy that there's nothing except red mail here, I'm sure. Just finding some garbage, some more garbage. Hey, the red mail and garbage.
Turn Starklink's eyes red.
Alright, now Zebra doing the Dark Death Mountain.
Oh, he's gonna check the...
I think he's going to check the graveyard ledge at this point. And maybe the blacksmiths also.
Right.
Pretty sure both runners would have to know that the pedestal is dead at this point.
I would think so. Well, no, Zebra wouldn't, because Zebra doesn't have Quake.
Oh, yes, fair enough. Oh, and yes, I forgot these bonk rocks also in the King's Tomb. So that's 3 items right there on the way for LewdDolphin.
That's why I also like not checking Bumper Cave until now, because if you do all at once, do all at once. But he's not checking it anyway, so...
There's the Tempered Sword and the red mail for Zebra Unicorn. Slightly more outfitted for the Dark World.
Certainly more outfitted for Cold Stare.
And there's the cape.
There's the cape.
Zebra now finds out that it is the Quake medallion indeed.
He's probably incredibly unhappy about that.
I definitely would be. I mean, I have this one and the other one. I know where the other one is, but no, it's the 3rd. But he will be happy to see these boots right here. LewdDolphin fighting a red rupee, not quite the red rod. heading back over now through the bumper cave.
Yeah, that's not bad routing. In case you get the bumper cave in one of those 3 items, you don't have to check twice.
And another. Not quite what he was hoping for. But that cape does also unlock Spike Cave in the logic now. Now Zebra Unicorn going straight back to Desert to get the Bombos medallion. We'll see if he goes into Mire after he gets done here. But the way he deliberately is going for this Bombos medallion, I would assume Ice Palace is his next play also. And
we're going to see LewdDolphin go collect the Southern Village Outcast stuff.
Oh yes, now LewdDolphin about to get the Ether medallion. We'll have all 3. So here goes Zebra straight into Ice Palace. Gonna assumedly full clear it.
Yes. In case you're joining us, Fire Rod cannot be on the pedestal as Skullwoods is a pendant. It can also not be in Sarashala as Skullwoods is the green pendant.
It could still be at Vitreous.
Could still be at Vitreous.
Or it could be somewhere in Turtle Rock. Lumberjack was just a piece of art today.
Yeah, I think this is going to have to be Mire at this point. Or both doesn't have to be. You can Mire or Turtle Rock, but you should check Mire.
Honestly, I'd... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Being wrong in that direction is way less painful than climbing up the Turtle Rock and being wrong in that direction and having to go back down to Mire.
Yes. Even so, at this point, I would probably gamble it being on T-Rock, because...
Oh, LewdDolphin loses his chest.
Oh, no.
Something useful in there anyway.
But that'll still weigh on the back of his mind.
Yep.
I'm sure. LewdDolphin now going to check the Bombos medallion. Or the Bombos tablet, rather. Just find the red ruby. And no bomb jump from Zebra. Having the Canis Maria, just going to do it vanilla. Or not vanilla. However you want to say it.
I think LewdDolphin is heading to Turtle Rock. Oh no, he's checking Spike Cave, then Turtle Rock probably.
Almost everything.
Spike Cave has not been checked by anyone yet.
Yeah, Spike Cave is open. And then Mire and T-Rock and Mimic Cave, I'm pretty sure, is all that we can get to that we can check at this point. Or I think everything else has been checked.
But LewdDolphin is not going to Spike Cave. I think he's going to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, who needs a Spike Cave? We got dungeons. Pyramid Fairy had the mirror.
Yes. Oh, and the dead rock stick thing stuck.
And there is the Quake medallion for Zebra Unicorn. That will be Turtle Rock entrance for him.
So if this first chest is not a key, then you will be completely and totally locked out of Turtle Rock.
Alternatively, if it is a key, then on we go.
Gotta hope you get a couple more lucky keys in those one chest sequences.
Zebra with the quick big key or the big chest play here, having the quick big key.
Said this is Zebra's one big chance to catch up if he gets through Ice Palace quickly, and this winds up being a bad play to Lewd. It's powder, so maybe.
So we're locked out of Turtle Rock now.
Right, but there is a chance.
Force double dip coming in.
That's the item that leads to the fire rod.
Let's find out. LewdDolphin immediately going here. Let's check out this magic bat.
No, I would do the same thing. Okay,
right,
this will
be blue ruby.
This will be the shovel. And then the shovel, you'll dig up the mushroom there, and then you'll get the blue rupee.
And it's a piece of heart.
It's a piece of heart, and it's 100% in mire.
Oh wow! Thanks for coming. Have some powder and come back later.
Powder's a nice safety item, especially in mire.
Oh, here we go. Misery Mire it is.
There's still a big gap. Even if Zebra winds up going straight to mire, we're still talking about a 5 to 6 minute gap.
Yep, also Spike Cave. It still could be in Spike Cave.
Very true.
Now we see Misery Mire.
You're going to see a very hasty exit if the fire rod comes up at all.
Yeah, if you see a fire rod somewhere, be sure mirror gone. Let's finish this thing. Oh yes, the fire rod locked behind some other fire would be pretty great. And now we've got Zebra Unicorn breaking the Cold Stare shell with the Bombos, the most useful item in the game.
Absolutely.
Got Cold Stare trapped in the corner pretty well. Only 2 escaped.
Big key.
But not for very long. Down goes Cold Stare on Zebra's side. So now it all comes down here. What is Zebra going to do? Is he going to go do the same thing, go up to Turtle Rock, or go straight over to Mire? Or just make the Spike Cave play? We'll find out. Another small key for LewdDolphin.
No items so far in Misery Mire. Yeah, a little beat up on the traps.
Just a little bit. You got the powder out.
Right.
Got an anti-fairy right here. Get that health refill right back. Another small key.
Oh man, you might have to do the roughest version of that big key room.
No, Zebra Unicorn has not done bonk things yet. He got the boots and went straight over to do dungeon things.
Got a couple more chests to check. You got the chest behind this room.
Both of these next chests are fire locked, so if the fire rod is here, then it would have been behind the lamp, making the lamp totally required.
Well, the lamp also was in an easy to get location.
Right.
I'm just a kid with a bottle in blinds.
Got to do this intendedly, pushing the blocks out of the way and then walking over to light the torches. Then gotta wait out that long animation. Now Zebra's got the cape also. Unlocking Spike Cave for him. Oh, there's the map.
There's the map.
So Vitreous has the other item.
He does.
Zebra Unicorn heading up here now to check the bumper cave. Gonna find out that it's just a red ruby.
Really rooting for Vitreous to have the shovel here.
That would be pretty awesome. Especially after the powder. Oh, LewdDolphin would just be... I could hear the groans. No, Zebra Unicorn looks like it's heading straight over here to Mire. No need to go back up to Dark Death Mountain and climb.
Nope, it'll close some of the gap, but it's still pretty wide. Silver Arrows makes Vitreous pretty easy.
Yes, and you can't even do this in the vanilla since you have to beat Vitreous to get those silver arrows. Here we go. There it is.
That's the fire rod right on
Fire
Vitreous.
rod on Vitreous. That is go mode for LewdDolphin. 1 hour and 33 minutes and 42 seconds in.
And only one dungeon to go.
So after all that, Zebra Unicorn is 3/4 of one Misery Mire behind.
No, he's almost a full Misery Mire behind. He was just in the first room.
LewdDolphin heading back up to the mountain. Take a minute to get up to T-Rock and head back in and clear that sucker out. Go kill Trinex and go off to fight Ganon.
I think he's going to take some luck with Ganon's tower. Something like Lewd goes left first and then winds up in the first chest on right or something. Or about 3 falls on Ganon.
And Lewd heading in through the Super Bunny side of things.
It's Lich.
Won't have to worry about mirroring back over to the Light World since Turtle Rock is already open. Just gets to go right inside. Zebra leaving the big key chest for later. Well, Zebra Unicorn getting laser balled a little bit.
LewdDolphin heading into the torch room of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, can actually do it now that he's got the fire rod. It's allowed. Big key and the small key.
Mm-hmm.
Means you won't have to go check that vanilla big key chest, and we'll get to steal that key.
That is correct.
Oh no, Zebra leaving.
Zebra leaving. What? Why?
So we're going straight to the mountain.
Oh,
Zebra, go back.
Jeez, he's gonna wind up doing Turtle Rock and really falling behind.
I have no idea. Zebra, go back. Go back. Vitreous.
He has silvers. Go kill Vitreous. It's easy.
Oh, we'll find out now. How long it'll take him to get back there. We'll only be able to do the first chest here in Turtle Rock when he gets over there.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's pretty much gonna wrap up this race.
It's very unfortunate. Looks like we're all but gonna head to a game 3 at this point. Oh, LewdDolphin picking up the key and then going through it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was intended or if it was because of the way the bunny got him, if it just accidentally opened the door. I've seen that happen several times this tournament. Never fun.
Not a big time loss.
Right now, Zebra Unicorn opening up Turtle Rock's gonna go inside, find the powder.
He's gonna go to the bat and he's gonna be very unhappy. No need to check the Mimic Cave?
Nah, go mode, no reason to.
Nice, you have one more key. Maybe he was trying to get one more key so he wouldn't have to do Laser Bridge, but
that's a possibility, especially having used the key to get into the big key chest.
Yeah.
There is Zebra Unicorn getting disappointment. Getting the disappointment powder. Gonna mirror out and then flute straight to Kakariko. Oh no, fluting straight back to 1. Gonna go check the spike cave first.
Yes.
Now we know there'll be nothing in the spike cave, but
it
we will find out.
Sword.
It could be, yeah. Or, it could be the shovel or the mushroom or some other kind of trolley fetch quest item. Just send him further down the wrong path.
Gets the key right off of the Laser Bridge, can just leave, and he will do so. Yes, there's one thing the Spike Cave does indeed have is spikes.
Well, and lots of them. And a few torches too, I guess. Alright, so LewdDolphin about to head here into the Trinex fight.
Decent part on the Spike Cave.
Just garbage for Zebra. looting over to Kakariko. We'll be checking out the magic bat while LewdDolphin has taken down the first Trinex head and the second Trinex head.
That's a really clean Trinex.
Yes, not even no ice on the ground either. Nice and easy. And with Trinex down and the map and the crystal for LewdDolphin, that means one thing. We're going to head over to Ganon's Tower. So, be sure to get your guesses into chat to find out what chest the big key is going to be in.
In case you're new here, in Lower Ganon's Tower, there are 22 chests, so a number between 1 and 22, as in which number that chest is opened. I will also take specific locations of chests. Last night, my co-commentator guessed the vanilla location and hit it on the nose.
I always guess the Bob chest, so I'm going to stick with that.
Bob's chest. I'm going to guess number 1, like I always do, because I'll be right one day.
And if you guess correctly, you win my begrudging respect.
I get prizes for the semifinals.
And Zebra Unicorn heading back into Misery Mire. We'll soon find the fire rod.
Well, not 1.
1 and 2 are out. And with the small key find, gonna go use the Hiei strats and go right side.
This always is not fun when you don't get it right with the cancer area. Lewd is known to do the tile room, but he's not doing it today.
Zebra coming around to do the horrible animation weight room.
Oh, Lewd gets locked out.
Just barely missed it.
Yeah, he bonked once trying to hit one of the torches.
And now that long wait for Zebra Unicorn to find, I think, the map, or is it a small key? One or the other.
It's other sword.
Hey!
Chest number 6. The 6th chest checked.
The vanilla compass key, or chest.
Right, he's gonna go get 2 keys. He's gonna go get a key here, and then it'll work out. Remember, you never want to walk up here with 0 keys, because you could get locked out, as I have done a lot.
I have seen it happen more than once.
Our tracker wins with 6.
Alright, heading in now to the Igor room is LewdDolphin. Hit the switch and just dash back down. And it will be very shortly into the gauntlet for LewdDolphin. Zebra Unicorn almost to the Vitreous fight, which will give him the fire rod. And a little bit of trouble from the blue horse head room there for LewdDolphin, but taking it down fairly quickly. Into the Red Horse Head room with the spinning platform beamoses.
Zebra Unicorn's about to be very unhappy.
Yep, there it is. Red rod and a blue pendant. And a nice, easy Landmo 2 fight for LewdDolphin. Gonna head on into the Wizrobe rooms. And all the frustration slashes from Zebra Unicorn side. It's horrible to see.
Very good snipe. Let's see for the harder snipe. Great job by LewdDolphin.
Definitely. On into the second of the fire rooms, or the first of the fire rooms, sorry. My least favorite room in all of Ganon's Tower.
The least favorite room in Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This room stinks no matter what category you're running.
I agree. I hate it so much.
Now, if you don't have a dungeon that requires a fire rod, does that room require a fire rod?
No, it does not. You can light all of the torches with the lamp. There was a weekly a couple of months ago where the validation chest had the fire rod. It was awful.
That's pretty evil.
There's a fighter sword cold stare in the middle of it too.
Ooh.
LewdDolphin gonna head here into the Moldorm 2 fight while Zebra Unicorn is heading into Turtle Rock.
With Bother, that's just 2 sword slashes.
Yep, or miss the dash, but dashes also work.
Yes. There is no advantage to spin slashing with Bother Sword, as you don't get anything additional. LewdDolphin validates his run.
Finding just another heart container there. There wasn't much that he could open to really help him out at this point. Has pretty much all of the gear.
Pretty much everything short of King of Burna and the fetch quest items.
And here we are into the Aga 2 fight for LewdDolphin. It's a double off the bat.
Not easy.
Looks like another double?
Yes, there's another double.
And down goes Aganon. 3
0
easy
blue
doubles.
balls.
The triple double.
Messed around and got a triple double.
Might say LewdDolphin's having a good day.
Yes. 18 hearts, red mail, butter sword. I think he's gonna win this race.
Yeah, it's a lot of gear going into the Ganon fight.
I think he would have to fall 7 to 8 times at this point.
That's a quick first couple of phases for LewdDolphin. Buttersword just trivializing the first couple of Ganon phases.
Oh, and half magic.
Oh, yeah, can't forget the half magic.
It makes that hard to get screwed up that way.
Getting trolled a little by these warps. He's just keeping on warping. There we go. That's phase 3. And now with silver arrows here, that's 1 hit. And that's the 4th hit. Down goes Ganon for LewdDolphin.
Okay, so right after this completes, we're going to have the main bracket announcement right here on this channel.
Yes, we will.
We're going to stay with you until both rounds complete. We'll get an interview with LewdDolphin. We probably won't necessarily with Zebra Unicorn.
And with that, LewdDolphin has finished with a first place time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 45 seconds. And unfortunately, Zebra Unicorn has forfeited from the race. So, GG to LewdDolphin and apologies to Zebra. So here shortly, we will try to get LewdDolphin in for an interview.
Super quick one. As I just said, we're going to have the main bracket reveal on this very channel in a moment. But we'll have a very quick interview.
All right, and hey, hold on. There's LewdDolphin in the waiting room. Get him in here in just a second.
LewdDolphin, congratulations on forcing a game 3.
Thank you.
Nice to see you in here again.
It's nice to have a game 3. So, what happened with Zebra Unicorn?
There were, again, like last night, a difference in routing decisions that changed the outcome of the entire game.
Ah. So he was massively behind.
Yes. He... here, hey, there's Zebra Unicorn also. Let's pull him in.
Hello, Zebra.
What's happening?
So, we're going to have a game 3. Do you guys have any idea when that might be?
We haven't scheduled it yet.
Now that it's a thing, Tuesday is probably best for me.
Oh, I wish it wasn't then. I can't. That's the one day I can't commentate it.
Yeah.
Tuesday works for me.
Okay, so probably Tuesday at like 7-ish, 7:30, something like that. Probably 7:30 since I have to get out of work and come home and stuff. But
So you heard it here first. Game 3 Tuesday at around 7:30. Keep it posted. Zebra, it came down to routing.
yeah, what happened? Like, granted, it was bad for me. Like, classic Rage Rod seed. Like, Fire Rod's my go mode.
It was my go mode too, and I thought I
yeah.
was behind when I got the Fire Rod.
It was literally the last place I checked. Like, I basically did everything except fight Vitreous because I was just like, I'm just not gonna fight Vitreous. I basically was like, all right, if Vitreous has it, I lose, and I lost bad because I decided to do that. But like, how early did you just like fight Vitreous immediately or something?
No,
Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I was in like. I was like
So-
halfway through Turtle Rock when I forfeited. Like, you beat me badly.
So hold on. You Lude finished Vitreous right away, and you did not. That's a big time loss right there.
yeah,
But
that was bad.
Lude did go up to Turtle Rock first.
I checked more overworld locations. I actually
Right.
put off Moldorm Cave as long as possible. So that was one of the first places I went to, and then I checked some mirror locations in North Dark World, and then I did things with the blacksmith, and I accidentally lost the purple chest in a mirror transition.
The biggest
So-
difference, the biggest real difference that affected the race probably was that Lou, you found the boots a half an hour before Zebra did.
Oh my god! Holy cow! Well, that explains how you beat me by like 15 minutes. Yeah, I found boots like super late. Like I didn't go up to Death Mountain again until like I was looking for the Fire Rod basically.
Well, as soon as I have mitts, I always want to know what medallions Meyer and TR require, especially if I have no medallion yet, or even just one, because then I'll know if I can enter the dungeon yet or not. So
Sure.
as soon as I had mitts from Swamp, I fluted to Desert and checked Meyer, and then I fluted to Death Mountain and checked Meyer, or checked Meyer up there as well, and TR. and I went to Spike Cave and got the boots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what I did was I did Swamp, and then we got the bow in Swamp, so I'm like, oh sweet, I can bang out Pod and Eastern. So I went over there, banged those out, and then from there, I think I went to Desert. Did I do Desert, or did I do Desert first? I don't remember. It's all like a blur when you're done. But I know I did Pod and Eastern, and then I like checked some overworld stuff because I was looking for like Fire Rod, and I didn't know if Bombos was required. So then I like ran out of stuff to do, and then I eventually went up to Death Mountain when I like checked like everything else I could check with the items I had at the time, and then boots were there, and then I went and got Bombos, and then I did Ice, and then Ice had Quake in it, I think. So that opened up T-Rock. So what I did was like was another huge time loss, but it sounds like I was probably like already dead at this point. What was I went to Mire, and I remembered that Fire Rod could be in Turtle Rock, so I was like, both of these suck. I guess what I'll do is I'll go into Mire and I'll check as much as I can, except for like the chest that has the cutscene that takes forever, and fighting Vitreous, because both of those like take a long time. So I did every chest in Mire, only got one item, and I was like, this is like the grossest like the decision I have to make. So at that point, I was like, all right, I hope Fire Rod's in Turtle Rock. So I went to Turtle Rock, and then it wasn't. And I was like, okay, I'm just like super dead now. So then I went back and fought Vitreous and got the Fire Rod. It was just like so bad. Just basically just like nothing went my way. It was one of those races.
I will say you guys are both incredibly good players of the game in terms of execution. But we were commenting about both of your Hellways were just incredible.
Thanks.
I took no damage in there. I was pretty happy with my performance this time. Unlike last night, I felt like crap for the places where I died and the bad routing decisions. But this time, it seemed like the early game routing was spot on. Getting Moon Pearl from Hera, I thought was pretty good.
All right,
yeah, I can't really complain about my play either. I'm pretty happy with the way I played. It was just like the way that I traditionally route, like the way the items fell, like I never complete pendant dungeons unless I absolutely have to. Vitreous had the Fire Rod, and like I never go up to Turtle Rock unless I'm doing something else, and the boots are up there. So it's just like the way I do things is just like just completely ruined me.
So any different plans for game 3?
I'm gonna beat my opponent. That's my plan.
I'm gonna do the same stuff I always do, and hopefully don't get boned by Fire Rod.
I will check Tile Room first, before the rest of GT.
Yeah,
I thought for sure you were gonna check Tile Room.
I never went to GT. Was that where the big key was?
No, no, it was just on East Side.
All right.
I fumbled with the torches at first, but
okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, guys. We're gonna have to actually clear this room for the bracket reveal. So everybody, please follow the runners. That is LewdDolphin and Zero Unicorn with an underscore. Follow the commentators. That is Clifford and myself, Ridley Dragon. Follow the tracker, Dude, and follow our streamer, Mernco. Thank you very much. But don't leave this channel. We're gonna have the bracket reveal for the main tournament right now.
oh boy.